I find it curious that women get so upset about the biological fact that most men prefer women in their younger years, mainly due to fertility, low body count, and just general attraction. And I knew countless women at the age of 19, 20 who dated 30, 35 plus men while they were young, and then all of a sudden they get to be 30, 35, and now all of a sudden they disagree with it, saying it's creepy.
Hello everyone. This topic is going to be older men dating younger women.
Out in Venice Beach to interview women on older men. Who wants a sugar daddy? Stay tuned for this week's episode. Roll dudes.
I've asked my legal assistant, Carla, to join me for this one. Me being but hitting 60 this past year and being married to a younger woman, when we first got together, there was a lot of criticism. She's marrying you for your money, she wants this, she wants that. And now that we've been married 10 years with 2 wonderful kids, we've put those critics to rest.
Would you guys ever date an older man?
Yes.
You have? Okay.
Yeah.
And you said yes. How much older was your older guy?
Well, I guess it depends on what dating you mean.
What was your definition of dating?
Like my actual boyfriend or just kind of like casually going out, you know?
Okay, so the casually going out guy, was that the older guy?
Yeah.
Okay, how old was he?
He was like 50,
50, okay. And how old are you?
26.
Okay, that's not bad. How was that experience dating somebody in their 50s?
He acted like he was 25, so
Okay. You look 25?
he was pretty hot.
All right. Okay. And you said yes. Yeah. So do you have a cap what old would be? How much older?
It just depends on how much money they make.
How much money would they need to make?
Billionaire and they're about to die, like I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're making like 150K.
No, because no, not worth it.
Okay. How much would they need to make? I mean, billionaire excluded, how much would they need to make for them to get your attention?
Couple million a month.
A couple of billion a month?
What the? I don't know.
0.5% of all the guys out there that are available.
Yeah. Those are the ones I would probably date.
Okay. You think you could score a 0.5% guy?
No. I don't have anything going for me.
So does that mean you're going to stay single for a while, or?
No, we need older men.
I just want, yeah. I don't know.
Okay. Have you ever tried dating an older guy?
I did. It didn't work out.
How come?
I couldn't do it. I wasn't attracted to him, even though she did have a lot of money.
Just too old? What was the least attractive part about him?
I think he was too old. Yeah, he
How
was
old was he?
probably like 50.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How old are you?
27.
Okay, so
Yeah.
about 23 years, roughly.
I was not 26 when I saw my older guy. I was like 19.
19 and he was 50?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he approached you, or did you say, hey, I like this guy?
Yeah.
You said that, girl.
Yeah, well, I'm like, hell yeah, girl, if you're 19 and you're like getting it with an older man, that's sick. The guy's gross, but it's cool for you.
So it's gross for the guy, why?
That's way too big of an
His
age
daughter
gap.
was older than me.
Yeah,
19 is an adult legally.
that's weird. That's weird. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's like that's too close to being. I mean, you're a child when you're 19.
Well, women do mature before men, though.
You dating a 19-year-old?
She's 25.
Okay, that's not
I met her when she was 18.
really. Well, I mean, okay. Sorry that I just.
No, that's fine. We want your honest opinion because it is different for everybody. We used to get weird looks in the beginning, but now it's like I don't even pay attention.
Well, I feel like sugar daddies are like a much more like allowed thing nowadays. It's like cool if you have a sugar daddy. Whereas before it was looked upon as bad, but now it's like, fuck yeah, girl, get it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, along with maturity, older guys are also done with all the drama, right? We have responsibilities and we're focusing on things that add value to our lives. We simply don't have time for useless drama, especially somebody else's. Older, more mature men also know how to treat a woman like a woman so that she feels valued and wanted and safe. Older guys have manners, confidence, poise, and grace that young guys simply haven't developed yet. Older guys have also figured out, unapologetically, who they are, what they're about, and what they want. And this level of maturity is incredibly attractive to younger women.
Would you ever date an older man?
Yes,
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 32.
And what's the oldest? Do you have a limit as to how old?
Well, I mean, it depends if the connection is real. But age is just a number. I date younger, I date older.
Okay. What's the oldest you've dated?
43, 10 year, or 42, 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
And how was that experience dating somebody in their 40s?
You can't take advantage of them as much because they're smarter.
They're not as naive as the young guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did you try?
Maybe a little bit.
But he saw right through you.
Yeah.
Like, what did you do? Give me an example.
Actually, nothing bad. Right now I'm broke and so probably react a little bit because like I've known this guy for 3 years and he's not helping me out financially. And I never expect anything from anyone, but that's on that.
All right, y'all, the pros and cons of dating an older guy. Starting with the pros. Number 1, they tend to be more experienced. Number 2, they tend to be more mature. Number 3, they tend to be more willing to settle down quicker. Number 4, they tend to be more financially stable. Number 5, they tend to know more about what they want in life and in women. Number 5, they tend to be more direct and honest. They ain't trying to play games.
What is your name?
I'm Catherine.
And you are?
Becca.
How's that Coke?
It's delicious. Yeah.
So now, would you guys ever date an older man?
Yeah.
How much older?
Well, how much older is too old?
Well, I don't know. I feel like I've dated older men like 7 years older than me.
Okay. How old are you?
24.
So 30 or so. Do you have a limit to where you think you would not date that's too old?
I feel like after 10 years, maybe not 10 years older.
Okay, so like, what is that? So like 34, 35?
Maybe.
Okay. What about you?
If I were to date, I feel like the oldest I would want to go would be like 30. I'm also 24. 30, 32 maybe. But if he were older than that, he would have to be like checking all the boxes for husband material and like taking care of me financially. Because why would I date a broke 40-year-old if I could just date a broke guy that's my age, you know? Like,
right, I got you. So what are some of those boxes? So financially, what else would?
he has
box?
to love the Lord, be very intelligent, educated, have a good, solid job, be very kind-hearted and generous, funny, make me laugh. Yeah.
You see yourself more traditional as a homemaker? You'd stay at home, raise the kids if he was taking care of everything financially?
Yeah, I would definitely like do that as well. But I mean, I'm a creative person. I want to like make music as well, but I would like to be like taken care of and then be able to still make money, but not feel pressured to have to like take care of myself financially.
Okay, so he'd be the breadwinner, but you wouldn't necessarily need to contribute financially, but you'd still want to make some income for yourself. Okay. What about yourself?
I'm in the same boat because I'm also in the creative space with music. So I feel like I also do hair. So if I just made money on the side, but he made the, money, like I feel like I would be good with that. Yeah.
Okay. Now you said you've dated somebody a little bit older. And what about yourself? Have you ever dated anybody older than you?
Not significantly older. I think, yeah, no.
Have you guys been approached by older men?
Yes.
And how did that go? Is it when they approach you? Is it respectful? Is it kind of creepy?
No, very respectful most of the time. Yeah, I have been on dates with older guys, like 40s or 50s, but it's just been like one date, and I'm like, yeah, no.
This wasn't for you?
Yeah.
You didn't feel the chemistry?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
No. What's the question?
Have you ever been hit on or approached by older men?
Yeah, I have. I don't remember any in specific.
Older men are bolder than younger men. They have more experience. Older, bolder, yeah.
Older, bolder? That's an older, bolder.
Bolder.
Really?
Yeah.
You find that the young guys your age are a little shy, not as alpha or not as confident as the older guys?
I feel like they could be alpha, but it usually comes across as cocky rather than like confident, like secure.
What's the difference?
Willing to like put themselves out there. Like I feel like younger guys my age don't as much like come up to me in public places. Like they'll like go slide in my DMs on Instagram or something, or like on a dating app, but like older gentlemen are more likely to come up to you in a public space.
Okay. Now you said cocky versus confidence. What do you think the difference is?
I think a lot of guys in their mid-20s are just like trying to fake that confidence, but I feel like the older they get, maybe like they actually have that confidence. So that's kind of what I mean by that.
A younger woman dating an older man. Carla, is that something that you think is taboo or it's okay?
I think it's something that it's okay, especially because in my perspective, older men have more financial stability, they have more knowledge, they have lived longer, they have had more relationships, so they're a little bit more maybe experts.
In what, the bedroom?
No, not only. I would say just in life.
Okay.
They can teach you more.
So you consider that a plus?
Yes.
What is what is your name?
Jenna.
Jenna, would you ever date an older man?
Yeah.
Have you ever dated an older guy?
Kind of. I've like talked to a few older guys before, but never like dated one.
Okay. How much older were they?
I think like 15 years older.
So,
yeah.
And you're how old?
I'm 26.
Okay, so they were, what is that, almost 40?
That was probably when I was like 20 though, so like 35. Yeah.
Okay. What was that experience like talking to or going out with the older guys?
It was nice, you know? Yeah, it was nice. They were cool. Easy to talk to.
Okay. But no serious relationship with an older person?
No.
In general, when you do date somebody on a long-term basis, is there an age range that you look for, or is there anything specific you look for?
I usually go like 2 years older or so. That's like the sweet spot, I think.
Sweet spot for you? Okay.
It's probably because I have an older brother.
Okay.
And he's really cool. And he's 2 years older than me.
Okay. What do you look for in the men that you date?
Humor, like huge sense of humor, artistic, kind of doesn't take themselves too serious. Like it doesn't try too hard, you know? Okay. I think that's really attractive. Tries just the right amount, you know?
I think the older guys try a little too hard because they're older when they're approaching somebody younger?
Yeah, probably. And, you know, you got to give it to them. They're probably like, you know, widowed or something, or maybe they're just kind of like insecure more. So I get that too. But yeah.
They offer to be able to take care of you financially. Is that something that you look for?
I used to think that was exciting and stuff, but I'm like really happy now with my boyfriend. So I feel like that is not really something that interests me anymore, but it's out there, you know? Yeah.
Now for the cons. Number 1, they may be more possessive. Number 2, they may be more controlling. Number 3, they may have more baggage. Number 4, they may be more critical of you. Number 5, they may have way less tolerance for the drama. They ain't trying to deal with all that.
Would you guys date an older man?
Yeah. Yeah, if his personality was, well, it depends how old.
Okay. So how old would be too old?
Maybe like 50. Yeah.
50's too old?
Yeah. Yeah.
How old are you guys?
30. 27.
Okay. So like, what would be your max? Like 40, 45?
Probably 42. 45.
Okay. Have you guys dated older men before?
Not really, no. Older.
Older, like a couple of years?
Like 39 when I was maybe 27, like 11 years.
Okay, that's a pretty good, decent gap. How was that dating somebody older? Did you guys have things in common? Was there any kind of...
Fine, yeah, it was good.
Okay. What do you look for in men that you guys date?
I don't know, just all the basics. Funny.
Nice.
Obsessed with me.
Obsessed with you. Money?
That definitely helps.
I mean, it helps, yeah.
Now, are you guys traditional where you would want somebody to be able to take care of you? You know, where you can stay home, be the homemaker, raise the kids?
I want to like continue to work, but like I like the option.
Yeah.
Okay. You like working?
Yeah, it has its days.
Right. My husband is 7+ years older than me, and I did that for a reason. And he did that for a reason. At the age of 37 when we met, he knew he wanted a family. He's not going to go find another 37-year-old hoping by the grace of God or with fertility treatments that they could have a baby. I'm not hating on women. We just need to understand both sides. Men have every right to choose their preferences just as women do. For example, nobody wants to date a short, broke man.
What's your name?
Regina.
And yours?
Diana.
So tell me, would you date an older man?
I guess. I have a boyfriend, so. But in theory, yeah.
Okay. So what is too old then? For you?
No. 45?
45?
I don't know, but maybe a bit.
How? Yeah.
Probably the same. That's 10 years older than us.
Okay. And how old are both of you?
I'm 34. I'll be 35 this month.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, I'm also 34.
I love it. I love it. Have you ever dated an older man in any past?
Why are you asking? But yeah, so that's my answer, and enjoy.
Bald dudes.
Let's go.
People always assume that girls who are younger are with older dudes because they have money, and while that does help, I can think of like 1,000 other reasons why I love dating my man so much more than any of the 20-something-year-old dudes that I've ever messed with in my life. Number one, y'all younger dudes know how to use a phone. My man barely knows how to unlock his phone. DMing other girls on Instagram doesn't exist. He can't even find the Messenger app half the time. Craig calls me nicknames like honey, sweetheart, foxy lady. I eat it up every time. 3, my man knows a lot of shit. Y'all barely know how to wash your ass every day. My man is like my own little Google. I'd be like, what's this? What's thatting him all day to death. When I'm with him, I can just turn my brain off, especially at the airport. What's going on? I don't know. I just know I got to be on a flight because I am going to land in Miami at 3 o'clock. 4, he says shit like, let's hightail it out of here. Man, what the hell do that mean? I don't know. I love it. I think that is different.